now is we're going to take that idea of segment addition. So remember, this is what segment addition was from yesterday. This is just a refresher. You already had this in your notes. If AB plus BC is equal to AC, then B is between A and C. Okay, so if AB plus BC equals AC, then B is between A and C. That's what our segment addition rule tells us. So when we use segment addition to solve the basic problems that you guys had for homework last night, they should have been the really easy ones. If we look at this one, what does this mean again if there's no symbol on top? What's it asking for? The length, right? The distance, length between D and F. So what is the distance between point D and point F? Anybody? 8 centimeters. Good. Thank you for adding units. So it's going to be 8 centimeters. How did we get that? We just did 6 plus 2, right? To get to our 8 centimeters. That's segment addition. You're adding segments together to get a whole segment length. All right. So now we're going to take that idea and throw some algebraic expressions at us. So if you notice in the next example, instead of just simple numbers, I have an x in there in my expression, which means we're going to have to use algebra. So now let's think about segment addition. If the whole thing is 32, this part plus this part should add up to what number? 32. So can we write that as an equation? Sure. So this, which is 3x, plus this, which is x plus 8, should equal 32. All right? And you've all passed Algebra 1, so we should be able to solve this equation. Combine your like terms. 3x's plus 1x makes us have 4x plus 8 equals 32. What do we do next? Subtract the 8. Okay. Well, subtracting 2 from 32 takes me to 30. Take away 6 more, leaves me at what, 24? Divide by 4. So we get x is equal to 6. But, unlike in algebra, notice what my directions are asking me to find. Is it asking me to solve for x? No. It's telling me to find the distance. Remember, no symbol above means we're looking for the distance or the length. Means the same thing. The distance between V and W. Well, here's line segment VW. So if x is equal to 6, what would be the length of VW? Haley? 14. Good. So we're substituting in 6 in place of that x, right? So VW is equal to 6 plus 8, which is 14. Okay? So segment addition, just with algebra involved, which shouldn't make it too much more challenging. So on the back side, notice how the last two examples don't have a very pretty diagram provided for us. We're going to have to recreate the diagram ourselves, which won't be that challenging. We can easily do that. So if we look at the directions, it says point B is between A and C on line segment AC. So, okay, I'm going to make somewhere in my space, I'm going to put it up here so the back of the room can see it. Let's make line segment AC. And then we're going to put point B just somewhere in between. If you want it in the exact middle, it doesn't really matter. Just put B somewhere in between A and C. Alright, so now it says solve the equation, then find. I'm going to underline that. So after the word find, it says I need to find AB and BC. So that means I'm looking for the length between AB and I'm looking for the length between BC. Now let's look at this information and start labeling things. So between A and B, I have the expression 3x. So I'm going to put a 3x between A and B. Between B and C, I have the expression x plus 1. And it's telling me that the whole is 21. So who thinks they can tell me what my equation is going to look like? Go for it, Kaylee. Perfect. 3x plus x plus 1 equals 21. Go ahead and solve it. See if we all get the same thing for x. Seeing some good x's. I like it how some people are even going further and solving it out all the way. So if you've not gotten there yet, combining your like terms, 3x plus 1x makes you have 4x. So that leaves you with 4x plus 1 equals 21. Subtract your 1 from both sides, gets you to 4x equals 20. Dividing out your 4 leaves you with x equals 5. Then we got to plug it back in. We should have two final answers here because it's asking us for both the lengths. So AB would be 3 times 5, which is 15. So there's one of my answers. BC would be 5 plus 1, so 6. So let's make sure we mentally did this correct. Does 15 plus 6 equal 21? Yeah. So that's how I know I did it correctly. Okay. All right. Give you guys a few seconds to get that one down, and then we'll move on to the next. The last one, hope some of you guys already jumped on top of doing. I'm going to shift all this up. And people can see what I'm doing. I know, I'm sorry, the back of the room, it's hard to see the stuff that's low. Alright, so I just deleted the directions, the instructions. So, if you have not yet made your line segment, RT, please do so. I think it told us S was somewhere in between. Let's just throw S somewhere in between. It's telling us that RS is 2x minus 8. ST is 3x minus 10. Victoria?
But what about F?
Oh, is there an F in the directions? Oh, that's a typo. That's supposed to be R, not an F.
Oh.
Sorry. And the whole thing is 17. So some of you guys already jumped ahead, which is great. 2x minus 8 plus 3x minus 10 equals the whole, which is 17. Combining like terms, 2x plus a 3x makes 5x. A negative 8 and a negative 10 combines together to make negative 18 equals 17. Adding 18 to both sides gets me 5x is equal to, what is that, 35? So 35 divided by 5 is 7. So x is equal to 7. But I'm asked to find RS and ST. And just so you know, there may be cases where it just says solve for x. and then we would be done. So make sure that you really, really read the directions to what it is it's asking you to find. All right, so RS, plugging in 7 for my x here, right? So 2 times 7 minus 8. So 14 minus 8 is 6. So RS is equal to 6. And then do the same thing for ST. ST's expression is 3x minus 10, so 3 times 7 minus 10. So 21 minus 10 is 11. Does 11 plus 6 make 17? Sure. So we know we did it right. Okay? So, segment addition, just throw in algebra into your world. Do you guys have any questions?